Hello, my name is Tom DeMeo and I'm the Superintendent of Schools for Comox Valley Schools. The start of the 2020-2021 school year is less than 1 week away, and we are really looking forward to welcoming back our staff and students. As we prepare to reopen our building for the start of the year, our top priority remains the safety of our students, staff, and families. If you are not planning on returning to face-to-face instruction full-time for the year, please contact your school principal immediately so you can discuss your plans, share your concerns, and find out what options are available to you. Every student that is registered in School District 71 will have a placement. If you decide to return to your neighborhood school, we welcome you at any point throughout the year, provided we have space available, and we will do our best to make sure there is space. However, we want to remind everyone that your spot in our schools will be reserved for the 2021-2022 school year. Now, here's what we're doing to keep our schools safe and minimize the risk for our students, staff, and their families.
Good afternoon, I'm Paul Berry. I'm the Director of Instruction responsible for health and safety. I have great confidence in our rigorous health and safety protocols that we have in place to welcome staff and students back into our schools. Our operations staff has worked tirelessly to upgrade our ventilation systems and to install hand washing stations and sanitizing stations throughout our buildings in advance of students returning. Students will have the choice to wear masks in the classroom. However, for those students who ride a school bus, students 11 years of age and older are required to wear non-medical masks. Masks are required for all staff and all students in middle and secondary schools when they are in high traffic areas and hallways, and anytime they are outside the classroom or cohort when they cannot safely distance from others. Our teaching staff who have multiple cohorts or work at multiple school sites will also be required to wear a mask.
Hi, I'm Jeff Manning, Assistant Superintendent of School District 71. Classes will be placed in cohort or learning groups, and cohort sizes of no more than 60 at elementary and 120 at secondary are set by the provincial government. Cohorts reduce the number of interactions not only between students, but staff members as well. This helps with contact tracing and limits interruptions to learning if a case of COVID-19 is confirmed within a learning group. Within our buildings, our physical distance strategies and health and safety protocols are designed to reduce the number of close in-person interactions. People in a learning group don't need to stay 2 meters apart, but they must limit physical contact. Classrooms will be set up to promote spacing between students. Outside of a learning group, including extracurricular activities, middle and secondary students and all K-12 staff must keep a healthy distance. Children can be dropped off and picked up at school at the same time. However, entry and exit from our school buildings will be staggered to help keep within the limits of the cohort.
Good afternoon. My name is Alan Douglas and I'm the Director of Elementary Instruction, and I'm here today to talk to you about the different options that we have at elementary school. A couple things as you come back to school. We have a number of different pathways that parents can choose this year. And the very first one is face-to-face instruction. That's the type of instruction you know well. Yes, children come to their neighborhood school 5 days a week, just like they did prior to COVID-19. The second is distance learning. And our distance learning program is located out at Nides Navigate, and you would let your school principal know that you're going to be going to DL, have a conversation with them. The third option that we've always had is neighborhood or homeschooling. So that's where you would be providing the education at home. You would register your child through our local school, at your neighborhood school your child will go to by September 30th. The immunocompromised, these are children that have medical conditions, and we would work with the family and the school and the student support services, and we would develop a plan for you and your family. And the last is community connections. And this is where you are not 100% sure exactly what it is you want to do. So you register at DL and your child's going to be a distance learner, but you want to maintain some kind of connection with the school. And it could take many different forms. Students could come back to the school one day a week. Students could have Zoom calls with the class. Maybe it's a phone call or email throughout the year. So we hope with these 5 different pathways, there's some flexibility there for you. And we would just like to again say, welcome back. Looking forward to seeing all of you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Esther Schatz. I'm the Director of Student Services. Mental health and wellness is a top priority in our school district. In addition to classroom teachers, our schools are staffed with counselors, and in secondary and alternate schools, we also employ youth and family program workers who are trained to assess and monitor student wellness. As well, we provide a home support plan for those students who are immunocompromised and cannot attend school. To help our school district families, we have partnered with many community services to ensure support is available when needed. A complete list of these services and supports are in our Comox Valley COVID-19 resource guide on our district website, and we will continue to update the list with additional resources to support students and families during these uncertain times.
It is important to understand that we may need to shift our approach to teaching and learning if the conditions in our community and throughout our province change. Our return to school plan was designed with that flexibility in mind. Full details of the Return to School 2020 plan and our health and safety protocols, frequently asked questions, as well as current information from the Ministry of Education and Provincial Health Officer are available on our website under the red banner. On behalf of Comox Valley Schools, thank you for your continued support and understanding. We welcome you back. Our schools are safe. Let's give the school year a chance. And please exercise patience and kindness.